Hello everybody. How are you doing? It's Crazything here, the airbrush guy. Welcome to my airbrush shop. It is a rainy day today. I caught a break from all the noise on the metal roof so that I could make this video. I must say, I enjoy being outside, but I don't miss working in the rain. I worked years of construction and it didn't matter what the weather was. You got out there and you done it anyway. I don't miss that. I love what I do now way too much. But there's a lot of jobs out there that require you to be out there regardless of the weather. You know, one of those jobs, other than the construction that I done, was farmers. Farmers have a job to do regardless. I mean, they're dependent on the weather. They need the rain, and their tractors have to stay running. And some people take good care of their tractors. They restore them, keep them looking good and running well. And that's actually leads me to my first project that I'm going to show you. This was a very difficult restoration piece for me, but I don't really take on projects like this in the shop because there's not really a lot of art involved. But I thought I would take these on to take care of somebody. Make sure he got taken care of, and that's what I did. So he brought me these John Deere emblems that go on the side of a tractor, okay? And when you brought them to me, they were missing paint. They were faded real bad. So I was able to sand it as best as I could. Come back and add the yellow. And then go over the letters with some awesome John Deere green. They're certainly not as good as new, but they are 100 times better than they were. And like I said, there's not really any art in there, but it was a very tedious job and a lot of work. A lot of hours put in to get those done. And they're going to look amazing when they go back on the tractor again. Now, the next project is a logo. Somebody asked me if I would airbrush a version of their logo onto a shirt. Yeah, no problem. It's called New Public Creative Vegan. And usually on a job like this, I'll actually send them to somebody else. I will tell them, you know, that may look better in vinyl or sublimation or something, but they wanted an image on here as well. So I was able to take their letters and make them a certain way and then put an image on there with it. That's the cool thing about what I do. So there's the logo. And they sent me a picture of a sky that I was able to incorporate into the logo there at the bottom. So that's something cool, something different. Almost has a 1980s airbrush chrome feel to the letters. I thought that was really cool. And if they like it, we're discussing about maybe putting their logo on a few other items as well. So that could lead to something else and something better and more work later down the road. Now, I have one more project to show you. The other day, I sold my canvas that had a Reaper on it. And I called it my self-portrait just because it was funny. It got me thinking. I've always enjoyed airbrushing skulls, of course, and Reapers, and I kept one of my very, very first airbrushings. It's not the first, but it's one of them. I keep that just to show myself. The progress I've made. The lines on that are horrible. You can see the stencil work on the flames. All of it is just, it's rough. Very, very rough. And I was very, very new when I did that. And I remember the reference picture I used. Okay. With that being said, I airbrushed a new canvas yesterday using the same reference picture. So let's see if I can give you a side-by-side here. Here's what I done yesterday. And behind it is what I done about 8 or 9 years ago. Can you tell a difference? Using the same reference picture. I hope you can tell a difference. But guys, that's what practice does. That ought to be proof that if you put in the work and you practice, you can definitely make lots and lots of improvements. I believe. Maybe my eyes are looking at it differently. You tell me if you can tell a difference. But before it starts raining again real hard and nobody can hear me, I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. And I want to thank you, like I always do, for being amazing, supporting me in any form, whether that's hitting the like button, subscribing to my YouTube, going to my Etsy page, ordering something, or just telling a friend about me. Hey, I know this guy that can airbrush anything that'll sit still. So if you'll do that for me, I'll continue to do this again tomorrow. I'm going to keep posting as long as you want me to. So guys, I'm going to get off here, and I will catch you in the next one.